So this is like next session in like matters of representations of the planets. We covered up to Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury. So this session is more about Jupiter and its various representations. So what Jupiter represents and what like how Jupiter can impact our life, we can see in this session. So as I said, every planet represents something on its own, and that is what is called as karaka, significator. Okay, that particular thing is represented by that planet on its own. That means it doesn't depend on the house position, sign position to give that result. Like Venus represents finance and wealth on its own. Venus represents relationship on its own. Mercury represents business on its own. So Mercury, it is not that only Mercury can in the 10th house will represent business, or Mercury in the 7th house will represent business. Mercury anywhere in the chart will represent business. Likewise, Venus anywhere in the chart will represent wealth and finance. Likewise, Jupiter is Karaka of knowledge, wisdom, higher education. So, uh, if I am in Jupiter Dasha or major Jupiter transit for me, anyways, I will get knowledge, wisdom, higher education, guidance from the people. Someone will guide me, someone will try to counsel me, and all those results will generally come with Jupiter coming into the Jupiter Dasha or the Jupiter major transits coming into life. So Jupiter is Karaka of knowledge, wisdom, higher education. It is the Karaka of teacher, guru, guide, counselor, any kind of knowledge sharing related job, role. Okay, where you are sharing your knowledge with the people, that is very much a Jupiterian work. One of the like important or main thing is that if you are in Jupiter Dasha, you can get best result when you are working like a Jupiter. Working like a Jupiter means working like a guru or working like a teacher, guide, counselor, consultant. So that is also important. And Jupiter represents written law. Administration of law is seen from the Saturn, but written law, the theoretical law, is seen from the Jupiter. It represents religion, philosophy, literature. It represents worship, rituals, and pilgrimages. So all the religious stuffs and all are seen from the Jupiter. Jupiter also represents spirituality at a higher level. Okay, it represents morals, values, your belief system. Okay, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, what you think that it is good, what you think that it is wrong. It is like moral, the ideas of morality, immorality. That is all seen from Jupiter. Jupiter is this optimism, higher purpose of life. Like when someone is in Jupiter Dasha and Jupiter is well placed, you will find like people asking regularly about, okay, what is the purpose of my life and all, why I'm here in this world and all. And they will be like, Jupiter can bring lots of optimism to the person. So that is also like what Jupiter represents. Among health issues, Jupiter may represent any health issue related with fat. Why? Jupiter is the most expansive planet. Even this word, Jupiter, main word for Jupiter is Brahaspati or Guru. Brahaspati means something which is always expanding. Brahat, okay, something which is always expanding. So Jupiter represents expansion. So Jupiter Dasha can bring like fat, obesity related health issues, liver, gallbladder, arteries, heart related health issues can be there with Jupiter. Then Jupiter represents in family life, Jupiter represents family, children, partner, and wealth also. Okay, so then these are the things Jupiter is Karaka of. Mainly, we see Jupiter for in career related matters, we see for Jupiter for knowledge, higher education, or any work where lots of knowledge sharing is involved. So Jupiter Dasha can be like very important for someone to take any work of like counseling and teaching. Not necessary that everyone should become a teacher or a like professor in his school, college, or universities. It is like even if you are working in your corporate world and you are under Jupiter Dasha, taking up the role of trainer can be like helpful during Jupiter Dasha. Then, if we go further, it's a nature is most benefic. Okay, among all planets, if you have to like choose which planet is most benefic, there is always a kind of like discussion among astrologers whether like Jupiter is more benefic or Venus is more benefic. I consider Jupiter as more benefic. Okay, in even in worst situation, Jupiter can still give you some benefits. Even if it is not placed well, even then it gives you like some benefits or opportunities for benefits. Jupiter is a more masculine planet. Okay, Venus is more feminine planet. That is like gender wise. So nature wise, they both are benefic, but I consider Jupiter as most benefic. Gender wise, like Jupiter is masculine. Okay, its maturity age is 16 years. This is also where difference of opinion is there among astrologers. Some consider 16 years, some consider 24 years. Um, I consider 16 years because this is the age where we go for like higher education. We complete our schooling around 16, 17 years of age, and then we go for like a higher education. Our graduation, post grad, PhDs, and all. That is what. Then, if we look at the sign based dignity of Jupiter, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer sign in 5 degrees. Exaltation, debilitation, largely depend on the environment of the sign which a particular planet gets. So Jupiter gets the best environment in Cancer sign. At 5 degrees Pushya Nakshatra, it is like highest exaltation point. Its moon Trikon sign is Sagittarius. Its own sign is Pisces. Its friendly signs will be Aries, Scorpio, Leo, or in the order if I say so, Aries, Leo, and Scorpio will be its friendly signs. Enemy signs will be Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. Debilitation will be in the Capricorn sign at 5 degrees. Okay, so Jupiter gets the best environment in the Cancer sign, but it gets the worst environment in Capricorn sign. Then, like house-based strength, Jupiter is like very good in first house and the ninth house. Okay, as I say that sign-based dignity runs the show, but if we want to see in which houses Jupiter is strong or it is getting some sort of a strength, then it is first house and ninth house. Jupiter in the first house, Jupiter in the ninth house. These are two houses where Jupiter is like naturally strong, and Jupiter in the seventh house and the third house are naturally like it is losing the directional strength there. So Jupiter loses the directional strength in the seventh house and the third house. It's like transition speed is like 13 months. Okay, in 13 months time period, in about 13 months time period, it moves from one sign to another sign. So like it is right now in like Taurus sign. It entered into first week of May 2024. It will remain there till like mid of May or end of May 2025. Okay, and then it will go into Gemini. Then it will stay in Gemini for about like 13 months and all. So 13 months is the regular time period where Jupiter moves through one sign. It can go direct also. It can go retrograde also. For about 6 months time period, it remains in a retrograde movement. Okay, so it can happen that whenever it goes retrograde, person reflects back a lot. Okay, retrograde movement of planets are all about reflecting back. So person reflects back a lot upon his belief system, his philosophy of life, his morals, values of life, what he is following. If he is in family life, he will reflect back upon his family, wealth, related prospects. If he has children, Jupiter is karaka of children also. So there also, like, person may feel, okay, should I do this thing to make my child's life better? Should I do that thing for making my life, child life better and all? That is the kind of reverting back, reflecting back happens in retrograde time period. It is about 6 months retrograde, 6 months direct. Okay, so that's how, like, in 13 months time period, it moves from, like, one sign to another sign. Combust Jupiter can happen when Jupiter is coming closer to Sun. So when Jupiter comes very close to Sun, and that is, like, suppose Sun is at 10 degrees in any sign, Leo sign, and Jupiter is at about 5 degrees Leo sign or 15 degrees Leo sign, it is coming very closer to the Sun. In that case, like, a person may have ego issues. Sun is all about ego, and Jupiter is knowledge. Someone may have ego issues regarding his knowledge, that I have studied so much, I have got this degree or that certificate, I am doctorate in this thing or that thing, and my belief system is best, and your belief system is wrong. These type of ego clashes can happen when, like, Sun and Jupiter are very close to each other. They can have lots of fights and ego tussles with their teachers, gurus, and all. That is also a possibility. Okay, so this is, like, generally about Jupiter. One question people generally ask about Jupiter is, like, when will they find a guru? Okay, I, with my personal experience of guru, or in search of guru, is that finding a guru is not a big deal. First thing is that we need to be receptive, because we may have our own ideas about guru, that guru can do this thing or guru cannot do that thing, and guru may have never never any idea about himself. So that becomes the hurdle. Okay, person may feel that I can do this, I can, like, guru can do this, guru cannot do this. So that's why we close our doors. We are not receptive towards a guru who is not fitting our criteria. So first challenge is, like, being receptive towards the guru. Second challenge is, like, implementing whatever is guiding us. Just listening to a guru is not good enough. Just like, okay, he has said something and we listened and we didn't act upon that, that is not enough. Okay, so second bigger challenge is, like, first is being receptive, and second is, like, implementing whatever he is saying in your life as is. That is, like, the biggest hurdle with a guru. No? So this is what I feel about, like, Jupiter. In the next session we will talk about Venus. Thank you.